Some vegetables that seem harmless might actually raise your risk of stroke overnight. Sounds unbelievable, right? Vegetables are usually seen as the symbol of good health. But according to a 2023 Harvard study, certain types of vegetables, when eaten at the wrong time or prepared incorrectly, can cause blood pressure to spike, blood to thicken, and blood clots to form, especially in adults over 60. I once met Henry, 68, a retired engineer in Minnesota. He ate vegetables every day, didn't smoke, didn't drink. But one morning, he woke up with numbness on one side of his face. Doctors said it was a mild stroke, and the most surprising part? The heart-healthy salad he ate every night actually contributed to it. You see, sometimes what we think is good isn't always good for everyone, especially when the body changes with age. After 60, blood vessels become weaker, the liver and kidneys filter more slowly, and some vegetables can backfire, causing discomfort or even danger if eaten too often. Today's video will help you spot 6 vegetables that older adults often eat the wrong way, and how a few simple tweaks can make them safe. No need to give them up, just eat them smarter. If you or someone you love has high blood pressure, weak heart function, or sometimes feels tingling or dizziness after meals, stay until the end of this video. Because one small change in tonight's dinner could prevent a future stroke. Let's dive in. Eating too much spinach. It sounds odd spinach is praised as a heart-healthy powerhouse, but few know it's high in oxalates, compounds that can crystallize in the kidneys, form stones, and slow blood flow in people with high blood pressure. I remember Martha, 72, from Florida. I met her at a community health event. She told me she blended spinach smoothies with banana every morning, thinking it was her secret to staying young. At first, she felt great. But after a few months, she began having leg cramps at night and dull lower back pain. Tests showed her oxalate levels in blood and urine were twice the safe limit. She was shocked. I thought more veggies meant better health. That's when many people realize even the best foods can harm you if overdone. Doctors at Cleveland Clinic recommend older adults cook spinach instead of juicing it raw. Boiling or steaming for just 10 minutes reduces oxalates by nearly 40%. If you love greens, try kale or bok choy instead, both lower in oxalates and rich in calcium to strengthen bones. A small change like that lets you enjoy vegetables without harming your kidneys or thickening your blood. Eating too much collard greens or similar leafy greens. These are rich in vitamin K, essential for blood clotting and bone strength. But if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, vitamin K becomes a double-edged sword. A sudden spike in vitamin K can cancel out the medicine's effect, making blood thicker and raising clot risk. I recall Robert, 69, from Ohio, who loved sautéed collard greens with olive oil. After watching a show about heart-friendly vegetables, he doubled his daily portion. Weeks later, his hands tingled, and he felt lightheaded. Blood tests showed his clotting rate was dangerously off balance, all from eating too healthy. If you're on blood thinners, don't cut out vitamin K veggies completely. Consistency is key. Eat them in small, steady amounts a few times a week. Your body needs rhythm, not extremes. After 60, stability matters more than sudden change. Thinking potatoes, especially fries or mash, count as vegetables. Technically, potatoes are vegetables, but they're starchy, loaded with carbs, and have a high glycemic index. When fried, the oil's high temperature creates acrylamide, a compound that inflames blood vessels and makes them less elastic, paving the way for blood clots and strokes. A 10-year Harvard study tracking 80,000 people found those who ate fried potatoes 4 or more times a week had an 11% higher stroke risk than those who ate less. They didn't smoke, didn't eat sweets, yet their innocent fries habit made all the difference. If you love that creamy potato taste, switch to baked sweet potatoes or steamed pumpkin. They're naturally sweet, full of fiber, and stabilize blood sugar better. Many older adults in California told me when they swapped fries for baked sweet potatoes, their energy and blood pressure improved noticeably. Because in the end, it's not what you eat, but how your body responds that counts. Overdoing celery juice. Celery sounds harmless, right? Everyone's heard it lowers blood pressure, detoxes, or burns fat. And yes, Celery slightly dilates blood vessels and helps circulation. But for those over 60, especially on blood pressure meds, too much celery can drop pressure too fast. I met Frank, 66, from New Jersey. He heard celery juice cleans the liver, so he drank a full glass every morning on an empty stomach. Within 2 weeks, he felt dizzy every morning, thinking it was lack of sleep. Doctors found his pressure at 95/60, far below normal. The cause wasn't medication, it was the celery. According to Mayo Clinic, older adults should treat celery as part of a meal, not a detox drink. 1 or 2 small stalks a day is enough, mixed in salad or cooked with fish or chicken. When eaten with other foods, natural sodium helps balance celery's mild pressure-lowering effect. Celery remains useful, mildly diuretic and liver supportive, but only in the right amount. In health, a little consistently beats a lot suddenly. Water spinach, morning glory. A beloved Asian vegetable, crisp, fibrous, full of iron. But it's also a heavy absorber of its environment. If grown in polluted soil or water, it accumulates lead, cadmium, and other heavy metals in its stems and leaves. Studies in California and Texas found imported batches from Mexico with lead levels above FDA limits. For younger people, the body can still detoxify. But older adults' livers and kidneys work slower, so heavy metals stay longer, straining the organs, causing fatigue, liver inflammation, and even hypertension. I met Kim, 70, from Houston, who ate stir-fried water spinach almost daily, a taste of home, she said. Tests later showed elevated liver enzymes, though she didn't drink alcohol. The cause? Contaminated vegetables from a small local market. If you love this vegetable, buy from trusted stores or, better yet, grow it at home. A few homegrown stocks can protect your health for years to come. Eating raw cabbage too often. Cabbage seems harmless, cheap, full of fiber. But for older adults with slow digestion or thyroid issues, too much raw cabbage can cause bloating, indigestion, and reduced iodine absorption, essential for thyroid function. When thyroid activity slows, metabolism drops, heart rate slows, and circulation weakens, sometimes leading to mild strokes due to poor blood flow to the brain. I spoke with George, 74, from Seattle. He ate raw cabbage salad almost every meal to clean his gut. Over time, he felt cold hands and feet, a slower pulse, and fatigue when climbing stairs. His doctor advised lightly steaming or stir-frying cabbage instead. Within weeks, his digestion improved, bloating vanished, and sleep deepened. Cooking temperature is key. When heated, goitrogens, the compounds that suppress thyroid function, break down almost completely. You still get vitamin C and fiber, but in a more digestible form. A small shift in preparation can mean the difference between energizing and exhausting. None of these vegetables are truly bad. It's not the food itself, but how and when you eat it, especially after 60. When you listen to your body and adjust, cooking instead of eating raw, moderating frequency, buying clean produce, your body responds fast. Your skin brightens, sleep deepens, blood pressure steadies, and headaches from poor circulation fade without another pill. Health often isn't about discovering new things, but understanding the familiar more deeply. If this information helped you, hit subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips. Because sometimes, one small change at dinner can save you from a big risk later. When we're young, our bodies forgive mistakes. But after 60, every meal is a message to your heart, vessels, and brain. The vegetables we talked about, spinach, collard greens, potatoes, celery, water spinach, and cabbage, aren't villains. They just need the right method, dose, and timing. A small tweak in cooking or pairing can reshape your blood pressure, memory, and longevity. What I want you to take away isn't fear, it's empowerment. Strokes don't come from one meal. They come from tiny habits repeated daily. And the good news, you can change those habits starting today. If you found this video useful, subscribe to stay with us on the journey to better health after 60. Share this with loved ones, especially those managing blood pressure or heart issues. And leave a comment. Which vegetable do you eat most each week? This video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. But when you understand your body better, every meal can become a natural remedy, helping you live longer, healthier, and freer. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next video, where we'll talk about foods that naturally help clean your blood vessels after 60.